guys, welcome back to Pharaoh Iron & Customs. I'm Michael, and this week we get to watch me and Glenn almost dump the mill on the floor while trying to set it up. No, it's got to come at the same. And then we talk a little bit about three-phase power and get the mill actually running. So while y'all are watching the video, I'm going to start working on cleaning the mill just a little bit. I'm just going to use a little simple green here. Mike, I'm sorry about that. It was a little, I don't know where I would have found the super clean at. I'm sure it's at the auto parts store. So I'm going to get to cleaning. Y'all are getting to watching. Okay guys, Glenn is on the way. And we're going to start taking the mill down off of the cradle that I made, the little dolly that I made to put it on. I've already moved it over close to where it needs to be. It just needs to be up against the wall. We'll move it whenever we get it sitting on the floor. That's about as close as I can get it with the dolly. I mean, I could get it closer, but then we wouldn't be able to work behind it. So what the plan is right now is to get the wheels off of it, get the get the dolly taken completely apart, and get these chassis rails that I want to call them out from under it. And we're going to take the chassis rails, since they're drilled out for the same spacing as these two bolts here, and flip them to the top and use them to set it on the floor. If that makes any sense. If it doesn't make any sense, I'm going to show you how we're going to do it. Y'all hang in there. Also, this jacket's leaking down, so that ain't cool. Glenn actually has my other jack at his shop, so he's bringing his jack and my jack, so we'll have two good jacks. Guys, we got to be very careful when we're lifting this, and that's something I want to tell you. If you're trying to move anything heavy at home, be very careful. You can hurt yourself. I would really like 2x6s to do this. We may have to go find a couple more 2x4s just for the width of the base. I think one more 2x4 should do that. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to find some more 2x4s. We get this set up and we'll come back.
You off the board.
We're off the board. That's all we want to do. Get off the board. All right. Yes. Well, that's what we're going to have to do. Let me bring this caster right up close and over. Is it under the middle on the other side? Not really. Yeah, it should be. Because it was wide, wasn't it?
That seems about right. Don't wait to find out. It might be more to your side than my side.
Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to throw the board back under it.
I said you might want to. But the platform's wide open.
Hand me that 2x4 right there. Glenn. 2x4. I don't know why I couldn't say that. Oh, no, it's got to come at the same time.
I wasn't doing anything. I put my hand on it, waiting on you. Maybe I didn't have my jack tight enough. Oh, it'd be okay. It's okay. It's okay. By the time I caught myself.
Scared me, Glenn. Scared me. Scared you too.
I'm making content.
Yeah, let's not dump the mill over. There's already one dump mill over on the YouTube.
Well, it might not be two. You get more content.
That's not the content I want, Glenn. Not the content that I want. Okay. Let's see.
Ain't coming out.
Come on. Come on, baby. Guys, Glenn is bound and determined to see me cry this afternoon. Talking about making content and dumping this off on the ground. We'll make some content.
Okay, 4x4, not 6x6.
Well, that's what we got. All right.
That's real tight.
Hold up now, easy. Okay, that's high enough. That is high enough. Let me make sure I'm right there with you. All right. We're gonna have to leave one in there because we got to get that caster out from under it. All right. Slow. If you, you're in coming first.
I'm off.
Oh, we'll go back up against it. All right, that's good. All right, now I'm gonna ease down. All right, come on down. Oh, okay, ease it on down. Whew. Hair raising. All right. All right, to the front.
We done.
We decided Glenn's jack's better than mine. Now be careful, Glenn, because the front of it is the one that's so tippy for some reason. I felt like it would be the back.
Oh no.
We need to do like Bob did and throw a level up there. Hold it, that's high enough. That is way past high enough.
Yeah, you need a third.
What's that?
You need a third person to watch the level.
Hey Bob, if you're watching, we miss you, buddy.
Ooh, I was gonna say, put some more board down.
What's that?
Don't drop it that much.
I don't know, we need one more board at least. Okay, let's go. Easy, Glenn.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, you're going down faster than I'm going.
I'm better going down.
Oh.
On the board.
Scary. Back. All right, we gotta go slow now.
Too slow.
Yeah, well, it takes about 100 more jacks pumps than yours does to get it up.
That's what she said.
I should have known that was coming. I should have known that was coming. I don't want to drop it. Since the back seems like it's more stable than the front, I don't want to drop the front as fast as I drop the back, if that makes any
You
sense.
need to take your,
Or do you think we can,
you need to take that 2x6 over a little bit. 2x6. There you go.
or do you think we can go down that much?
I think go slow as possible, go.
All right, well, let's throw a, you think so?
Yeah.
All right, hold up.
Mine's gonna fall with yours.
Mine's coming.
Mine's gonna fall with yours. 'Cause I got my pump set. Okay, she's up.
Oh.
Where's the pipes at?
Hang on a minute. We'll put the pipes under it when we get to it.
Oh, you get down. Go to the floor. Go to the
Go
floor.
to the floor.
Okay, go.
The floor said, "What was that?" Okay guys, we're just sticking some DOM tubing underneath here. I needed to have at least 3, but unfortunately I do have 3, but the other one isn't.
Come my way.
It's not out yet. Oh, okay. Like 2 inches maybe?
Yeah, you give me 2 inches.
I'll say that on YouTube.
That's all you need, 2 inches.
Alright. So what we're going to do is probably turn the jacks right around front and let them follow it. We'll have to lift it back up and reposition them.
1, 2, 3, go.
Easy. Yeah. Put the jacks up front like this so they can follow it. Since we've only got 2 pipes instead of 3 pipes. As soon as you lift it up on, try to do that now. I have to go real slow. So I'll let you, I'm going to try to move the mill. You try to make sure the jacks follow it. You got it? Can you handle it?
Can you get that jack up there to it?
Like that? Well, I think I got mine. So now it's going
No.
back.
Oh!
Okay, now we got to jack it back up.
Stab it tight. Stab it tight.
Jack them both up a little bit, Glenn. One more. All right, wait a minute, stay.
Come out. Come out my way with it.
Oh yeah, it needs to be about 2 inches on either side.
That'll work.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Right on you. Oh, I got him.
Well, it's only going to get light on the back of me. All right, we're as close as we can get with the, and realistically the mill can only come about another 6 inches or so. So let's jack it back up, reposition the pipes under it, and go for one more roll. I'll tell you what, why don't we jack them up and go for one more roll, get it right up against the wall and see what it looks like. That ought to give us as much as we're ever going to need.
You're going this way.
Huh?
You want to try to push it?
That's as far as we can go before we take these
Hey, you
off.
know what? You might want to leave it a little bit off the wall. In case you need to service it, work around it, go around or something.
I still would like to get it about maybe 6 inches further back. Okay guys, we got it back up against the wall, and what I did to get the pipes out from under it was just put the pry bar under it, the front pipe actually came out, and we put a pry bar underneath it and pull the back pipe out. We still got to cut off those carriage bolts, pull them up and slice them off with a slicing dice. I'll get that when I'm cleaning it up. So let's turn the head back up on this thing.
Are you recording?
Mm-hmm.
He just said cleaning it. Like you cleaned this. There's no comment.
Things could always change.
I need you detail like you do a car now.
Now he's calling out the big guns. Alright guys, you see I mentioned this in the other video. You just loosen these 4 bolts that hold the head in place. And then there is a... Oops, we want to go the other way. I guess it matters, it will probably go all the way around. This has just got a pinion gear that are...
You might want to stop. You might want to stop.
What are we hitting?
I was going to let you make a mistake, but I'm not. No, the cable.
Okay, that's fine. What's it hitting on over there? Yeah, it'll be fine. Being harassed now. Let's see, unlock.
Look now, it's no fun if you ain't making a mistake.
Yeah, I hear you. So before we use this for anything, we're going to have to tram it in. I need another dial indicator before I can tram this in. And the tram is where you actually set the head this way. And there's also 3 bolts here where you can adjust the tilt where you get it zeroed out to the table. I'm going to have to clean that table before we try to do any of that either.
He just said clean.
Glenn said he's going to come over here and do this while I'm not here tomorrow.
And I charge by the minute, not the hour.
Oops.
You cleaned it before you stuck it in the shop.
Did you feel like cleaning it the other day when we came home?
If it needed been. Press wash it 5 minutes.
We could have stopped and washed it. There we go. There she goes.
You went too far.
Did I go too far? Whoops, that's definitely too far. And I peeled the bark back.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to clean up
like I said, he said clean.
the machine needs to be cleaned.
Take it back to our car show days. It ain't clean, you got one spot on it dirty.
I don't know. Alright guys, so that's what we're going to cut out today. If I can get the right word out of my mouth. Tomorrow, which should be on this video as well, we're going to go ahead and get this thing wired up and running. I have a VFD. I'll show you how to wire in a VFD. This is a 3-phase. Most industrial stuff is 3-phase. Bob's VFD was 110. This is 220. So we'll be able to get a little more motor speed out of it, and then we can control the speed of the motor with that knob right there. We'll get in that tomorrow. Oh, hey guys. Yeah, we're getting there. We're a little better than halfway done. The Simple Green really wasn't doing it. Wasn't taking off the grease, so I switched up to acetone just to try to get a little more clean. we're gonna have to do a better cleaning. Oh, y'all finished watching the video. Okay guys, in this next part of this video, we're gonna get the machine running. I was gonna show y'all the wiring, but I know in some other countries you're not allowed to do like residential wiring, you know, and we're just gonna kind of go over the basics of what this took. I'm actually not messing with the mains power. I'm wiring a plug to the VFD, and I'm wiring the VFD to the machine. And, you know, so we're not even messing in a panel box. But if you do, you know, mess with mains power, you know, just know that it'll kill you, you know. Anyway, just, you know, be careful. So, what I got here, and even after I unplug this, it's plugged in right now. Even after I plug it, it's still trying to bleed the power off. Last night, while I was actually putting this box on the wall last night, and I dropped it, and I cracked this knob. It doesn't seem to respond to the knob, so I think the potentiometer, probably this part, is messed up. It also seems like the fan is really loud, you know, and that's definitely on me. You know, I was just being a klutz. But what I'm thinking about in the future is I'm going to take this, and I'll probably put it in that gray box that I got from Lowe's, and use the little, I can't think what they're called, but they're for strain relief to keep your cables from getting pulled. Right now I just have them tied to the wall really good. So this thing actually freaked me out a while ago because I couldn't get it to, it was like I was like trying to get it to stop, trying to get it to stop, and trying to get it to stop. So what it does is you hit run, and as you can hear, the fan and that sounds kind of loud. So I think it probably took you know, I expect that poor thing is a short time from this earth. I'm just not having any kind of luck with electronics right now. What it's doing is it's counting the frequency. This is what they call a variable frequency drive. Alright, and we have 220 coming in, and it says to hook the mains power to R and T, and the S is if you have a 3-phase. That's ground, and this is UVW for your motor. Alright, generally speaking, unless it's some kind of weird Chinese stuff, most of the time they're labeled UV and W on a 3-phase motor. And you have 3 220s coming out on this, and it goes to the 3-phase motor. And you can see what it says, that horsepower is 1 horsepower. The phase pH is 3, cycles is, and this is either 50 or 60. The guys watching in Canada, y'all run on 50 hertz. The United States is 60 hertz cycles. That's the amperage it draws at 200 volts out on 3-phase. At 230, I don't think evidently you don't have 230 in Canada, but this machine is, you know, it's maybe wrong. And the 1.65 amps is what it draws at 460 volts on 3-phase. So that's what all that means. If you look right here, it shows you your line out on high voltage, how you would have it wired up if you were running on 480, 460 or 380. And that is low voltage. And that will tell you, you can take this box off and see how it's wired up in there. But I took a picture of how Bob had his box wired up, which is actually right here. And just labeled UV and W just the way it came off. I'll put that picture up on the screen. Alright, so like I said, that's showing at 60 hertz cycle. If you're not familiar with what a 60 hertz cycle is, it's the sine wave in AC is down and up, is one cycle. A wave, that's a cycle, that's 60 times per second. And on 3-phase, you have 3 of them chasing each other. And there's the mill running. I'm not gonna run it long. I know we dumped the oil out whenever we were messing with it. There probably needs to be oil in there. I got a lot of cleaning to do this machine. I'll turn it off. Well, we'll let it run for a minute. I was gonna show you if the knob was working, we would be able to turn the frequency down with the knob, but it's not working. So you can start, say you want to run at half your speed, so we'll set it at 30 hertz. Set it at 30 hertz. Come on, 30 hertz. And you hear the motor slowing down. See, we can set the quill speed or the spindle speed at whatever we want to infinitely, and because this is it changes the phase and not the voltage. You're not changing voltage, you're changing the phase. This is how modern AC forklifts run. Basically, is you just change the amount of frequency going to the motor, and that creates a differential in speed. So other than me dropping it on the floor last night and trying to kill it, I like it. Okay guys, that's about all I got time for this week. I did a little cleaning. It's about 40 to 50% better. Glenn, it's not ready for you to come over here and do your car show inspection on it. I promise you it's still dirty. We are going to have some more videos on this. I need to get the vise, is going to have to be cleaned up, and the vise jaws look really ratty on that thing. So that may be one of the first things that I try to repair on this, is get the vise where we can use it, because the mill's pretty much not really usable without a vise. I mean, it is. We have all the hold downs. We have 2 sets of hold downs, so that's cool. I think it's almost 2 full sets. I think the other set may be missing a few pieces. Let's see, what else? We got to do something about the tool storage. I have another toolbox that I think I'm going to go over there. I'm going to get with Glenn about building a stand to put that toolbox on that I have, that we can slide the rotary table under. And I'm going to actually want to put some kind of gantry crane in here where we can lift that rotary table, because I'm not interested in picking it up and down off the ground. It wouldn't have been wise for me to do it 20 years ago, and it certainly ain't wise for me to do it by myself now. I'm tickled, guys. I sat out here and watched, sat out here on this stool right over there in the shop and looked at it for like 20 minutes after we got it sitting in place last night. There's a lot more to do, a lot more work to do. I want to take the mill table off of it and the knee, and want to make sure I get all of the ways clean, make sure all of the fittings are cleaned out, all the tubes that run to the ways are clean. This is supposed to have I can't remember, it's type 2 whey oil or something. It's not grease that goes in this machine, it's actually an oil that goes in the ways. They're kind of dry and sticky, so they definitely need to be cleaned. So it'll, for this machine to work optimally, it's got to be able to move freely, obviously. I didn't even start trying to clean the tabletop on it. It's got oil on it, and I don't want to I don't want to clean it without having some sort of oil. I meant to pick up some WD-40 today to spray it down with, so that's going to be later. Like I said, it's been a fun couple of weeks. It's still kind of surreal. The shop is the worst it's been since before I started doing YouTube videos, back whenever I had 3 tables set up over here and trying to get stuff sorted out and out in the back building. So that's going to be something that's going to come up in the next few weeks, is working on that, and I'm going to get back on painting my wife's car. But I am glad you guys stopped by to check us out. If you have any, helpful info, leave a comment down below. Like and subscribe. Tell your friends about it. All that fun stuff. And we'll be back. Oh, I have the electronics for the bead roller. So probably Wednesday's video, I expect, is going to be the finishing up the bead roller. I'm kind of far enough ahead right now. I feel confident about that. If I don't burn anything else up or drop another controller or whatever. Anyway, I'll see y'all later.